Today we're going to be looking at some people who have some serious ego issues. Truck driver's truck is broke down at a gas station.
Look at this dude, cussing and yelling. Look at him. What y'all cussing for? Why are you yelling at me for? Well, go ahead, yell like you just was. And I told you my truck broke down. I'm waiting for a tow truck.
And I'm gonna tell you you're over here.
Do what you gotta do. Don't yell at me like I'm your son, bro. Get up out of here. Do what you gotta do, but don't yell at me. You came up too aggressive, invaded my personal space. What's your problem?
You.
I don't even know you. I never even spoke to you.
Stop!
What are you talking about? You got a problem? Oh well, get over it.
Hey!
Ooh.
Look at me!
I don't argue with women.
Okay, great. Look at me!
I don't know. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to talk to a lady. I don't argue with women.
You're gonna talk to the boss because she is the boss.
Oh,
You the
she's
one
the
who came
boss.
up aggressive talking to
Okay.
me. I don't even know you. Never seen you a day in my life. Right.
You have been here since 12:41.
Right. My truck broke down.
Right.
Right.
You were told to get somebody here to get
And I'm waiting for them.
So you call them now?
I've been called them. It was midnight. What do you think is open?
They will come.
I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. So I don't know why y'all so rude, so aggressive.
Because you're in
It
my way
don't
of
matter.
the
Just
pump.
because I'm in the pump, that means you get to come up on me and be aggressive.
But you get to be aggressive with
Be
my
aggressive
words.
where? I've been sitting in my truck. Go run the camera back. You got cameras, right? Go run the camera. How the am I supposed to move if the truck don't work, idiot? God damn, yo. Get out of here. Excuse me. I'm going to get in my truck.
Do you want to know something? Props to him, because if I were in that situation, I just wouldn't talk to them. In that video, the weather didn't look too nice. I can assure you, I certainly wouldn't be out with them. Her face, yes, that totally was her, especially whenever he told her to shut up. I mean, I'll put the screenshot right there. Oh god, and look at that one, yeah. Yet again, like, what are they so angry about? Basically, his truck is broke down, and yet they're wanting to move it. At the end of the video, I did see a truck, however, it looked like a lorry to me. I don't know if that was his or not. That doesn't look like the type of thing, you know, they'd be able to tow. I love the look in this woman's face when he calls her an idiot. She might be your boss, but she ain't his. Edit, this woman is an idiot. What gives her the right to shout at people? Go call the manager. That seems like her speed. It's just the fact that the husband was like, you know, she's the boss, I'm not. Something tells me that she's definitely very difficult to put up with. I feel like he's gotten to a point in his life and in his marriage where he's like, do you want to know something? I'm just gonna let her have her way. Crazy woman wouldn't stop talking and ended up arrested.
So can you calm down and grow up for like 5 seconds? Do you want to go to jail or you want to go home?
I'm going home. Okay.
Then quit running your mouth.
Okay, but I can't go home.
Okay, so this seems like somebody can't handle the drink.
I'm good. Bye.
You're not good. You're crying. You're sitting on the asphalt crying because you have the inability to listen to directions.
It was never that serious.
It is. They asked you to leave. I'm here because you won't shut your mouth. And now you're sitting there, I'm good. You're not.
Never that serious.
Wait, she paid herself.
Hey, bro. Hold on.
I'm not your bro either.
Can anyone else stay up below, or is that a shadow, or is that paid? Please don't tell me that's paid.
I've given you like 3 minutes. I'm trying to not take you to jail. I'm doing everything I can.
I'm good.
You're-
He's gonna pick you up at the damn hospital.
What?
Get up. I'm done.
No.
Wait, are they her friends? Why would you let your friend
I'm
act
so
like
done with
that?
this. It's stupid.
No, listen.
Come on, roll over. Thank you.
Now, I don't know all the context of that video. I'm gonna guess that one was obviously under the influence of alcohol. However, were they not her friends? Surely, if your friend is acting like that in front of a police officer, you would try to help her. Calm her down, take her away, not have her ended up in a situation like that. Nothing more irritating than someone repeating themselves like that, but she would have been there all day causing disruption, so good thing he didn't give in to her. I mean, I just don't know how he's able to put up with her. That's what I've realised with these videos. My patience wears thin very quickly. See me, I couldn't be dealing with a situation like that. And yet again, for her, it would be so easy. Just don't drink as much as what she did. This cop needs a vacation. I get it, people are frustrating. I work in juvenile probation. You couldn't imagine the a-holes I have to spend my day with. I've never even came close to losing my cool like that. That was a 1-minute clip. I'm gonna guess that probably went on for quite a while. And the thing is, she just constantly kept repeating herself, so you can't really get anywhere with someone like her. When you're dealing with somebody who's intoxicated as she is, it's probably best to arrest them. Not just for her own safety, but for the safety of others. What is she capable of doing to other people, and what are other people capable of doing to her? Man slaps Burger King employee because his nuggets were too spicy.
Jail for robbery and stealing stuff. So she needs to get the out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life.
Over chicken nuggets. Okay, well that's a crime. Okay, so if you're gonna go around slapping people, you know, that's gonna end up with you going to jail. That's gonna be so embarrassing on his behalf, sitting in court saying, yeah, I slapped him because my chicken nuggets were too spicy. Then immediately runs away to avoid any consequences. It's exactly what they do every single time. Something like that'll happen and then they just disperse, they try to disappear, and then act all confused and shocked as to why he's now got a criminal record. This happened in 2020. Cops later caught up with the man identified as Austin Addison, 21, charging him with harassment, disorderly conduct, and criminal mischief, authorities told TMZ. That video happened nearly 5 years ago. You're telling me he's 21? Look at that right there. That is not a 21-year-old. That is a rough 21. What has that man went through for him to look like that age 21? Lily Gaddis goes blackface as a black woman for Halloween. Before we look at it, I'm not surprised, you know, they do this every year.
So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve.
Whenever it comes to Halloween, every year you will have a small minority of people just act like idiots. She is one of them. A week ago in Northern Ireland, there was a kid who dressed up as a Just Eat driver. Now, if he dressed up as just a delivery driver, no issue with that. The issue is that he went in blackface. This was a white child. Now, the kid was very young, so I don't know if he truly understands what he was doing. I blame the parents. You should have seen what people were saying in the comment sections. People were trying to justify it, implying that it wasn't blackface and it wasn't racist. There was literal fully grown adults saying, oh, what happens if he wants to dress up as a shadow? As if a child is going to dress up as a shadow for Halloween. It's 2025. I think most of us have lived long enough to understand how to treat each other. Well, if you remember what she was saying about political climates, the only reason she can do that, in my opinion, is because Trump is in office. If it was Biden or Kamala, she wouldn't be doing it. Every Halloween, there's obviously inappropriate outfits, whether it's people dressing up as Hitler, or her doing that, or, you know, people dressing up as Charlie Kirk. I just don't understand why, you know, out of anything you could dress up as, why would you want to dress up as that? People who do things like this crave any type of attention. See, the thing is, you know, she's obviously trying to whistleblow to a certain crowd, usually a racist crowd. You can never out-racist a racist crowd. I'm not sure if I'm completely correct here, so don't quote me. However, if I am correct, I think she has a child. There was people online basically implying that her child was mixed and she had a child with a black man. There was also people claiming that she was Jewish. Even people saying that she's secretly a man. So I don't know why she continues to do it, because the crowd she's trying to appease don't like her already.
So you're gonna steal my basket full of groceries after I leave the store? Yeah, I don't think so there, Hen. I've seen a lot of videos talking about how people's EBT is getting cut off, and so they're going to be stealing groceries straight out of the store. But I've also seen a lot of videos talking about how people are going to grab baskets whenever they come out of the store.
Has anyone said
They're not
this?
stealing from the store, they're stealing from an individual. Well, you grab my shopping cart full of groceries that I bought and paid for with my money, and you're going to hear two sounds. There's going to be three sounds. Maybe. There's certainly going to be two sounds. The first sound you're going to hear is me saying, now, Han, that's a bad idea there. Better walk the on. If you don't walk the on, that would be the next sound you hear. And the third sound, son, I'll hear it. You won't. No, sir. I'll hear it. And you won't. Now, people are going to come back on this video and say, oh, you'd end somebody over a basket full of groceries? Yeah, I would. You damn right. Because that person that's deciding to steal from me, they've already decided that that's what their life is worth. Well, they made that decision. They made that choice. You don't steal from me. Around and find out.
There's a lot going on in that video. You know, first of all, he shouldn't be posting TikToks. He needs to be a voice actor. Does he genuinely believe there's going to be people coming up and nicking his groceries? How old would you say he is? I reckon he's definitely in his late 60s. That right there is an issue. See, old people are getting manipulated. Old geezer's been fantasizing executing people in front of Walmart since Walmart existed. It's just the fact that he genuinely believes it. You know, that's quite scary. This is why misinformation really does need to be stamped out. Who reckons one or two people have said that online, then it's spread like wildfire on the internet? I mean, that's how it happens most of the time. And then he's posting that video video with, you know, scary music in the background. And who wants to bet he's the type to say that my generation is easily manipulated? To be honest, I'm so cynical of the current climate state of America. I wouldn't be surprised if people like the guy in the video are fed a feed of personalized propaganda, in which videos are saying stuff like this to feed into a narrative to people who receive snapper criminals, thieves and frauds. I mean, that probably is exactly what's went on. You know, social media is just filled with so much misinformation, and it's on both sides. You know, it's really bad. It's incredibly bad in the UK. You know, you can just straight up lie about something and, you know, it'll get thousands of shares and people will genuinely believe it. And I mean genuinely believe it. They truly believe it's the truth. It makes me wonder how they believe it. Can their brain not comprehend that what they're reading is possibly a load of BS? Racist Karen threatening to call ICE and Native Americans.
You literally saw her in my yard.
Yeah. I'm recording.
I don't care.
Okay.
Why are you still here? Why are you still
Excuse
here?
you?
You want me to call her?
Go ahead. Call.
I feel like that's the new insult for Americans. You know, they see somebody who isn't white and they just threaten to call ICE if they get into an argument with them.
Call him.
You know, what is calling ICE gonna do if someone's there legally?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Go to Walmart and say something.
Oh! Okay, so it looks like
ICE.
he is not with her. Good on him.
Man, get ain't nobody talking about my yard. You came over here talking about some ice. Get the out of here.
She said, do you want me to call ICE? It's on camera.
I don't give a I'm cussing you out. Oh my God.
I love him. Who is he?
I know Granny thought that he was going to be at her side. Absolutely not. Look at her, she's
You
shocked.
were in my yard.
All she did was ask you if your dog pooped.
Call ICE.
All she did was
I
ask.
asked if your dog pooped in my yard. That's all I did. That did not warrant you threatening to call ICE. Call him.
That's like the new go-to insult for them people, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a little punk and you're a racist.
Thank you so much for that, sir. I appreciate you.
You too.
I know. She can call him. I'm Native American. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. Call him.
Take anybody.
Call him. Call him.
What do you mean by that?
You're an
They'll take
immigrant, too.
anybody.
All your people are. Call him.
You don't know my people.
Well, they're not from here like my people are. I'm Native American. I am Native American. Who are you? Your people came on a boat.
Oh god, she's not going to call them, is she? Surely if you call them and waste their time, you should end up getting penalised in some way.
When the old mother you die off, there will be no more of this.
She calling 911 right now. Watch.
Man, call everybody. Yeah, I'm here on Front Street, and he's out here touching me. This boy is.
Oh my god, she's actually called someone.
Yeah, on Walnut Street.
For what reason?
Okay, I'm sorry.
That was the end of the video, so I don't know if the police actually came in the end. However, what I've noticed is that their new go-to insult is to threaten to call ICE. They literally will get into an argument with somebody who's not white and then just say, oh, I'm going to call ICE and get you deported. Where would you deport a Native American to? Around the corner and back to their yard? Don't tell her that, her brain will explode. Obviously, when she said that, she was implying to get them out of the country and send them to another country where they basically came from, even though they are in said country. Is there a way for her to get penalised? You know, I hope that she did. I hope that she did get in trouble in the end, whether that was a fine. I mean, I know in the UK, if you waste police time, you know, you will get in serious trouble if they're able to catch you. Is that a thing in America? I mean, you can't just go around saying that you're going to call ICE and get people deported. Her saying they will take anybody is so chill, and what a horrid woman. Exactly, so that just proves the point as to what her intentions were. It was because they were not white. One of the worst parts of the Trump era is the inescapable realization of how many truly awful people there are in our society. I said that earlier in this video. Now that Trump's in office, a lot of these people feel like they can truly act the way they want to act. They don't have to pretend to not be who they are. Remember that Halloween outfit? You know, you wouldn't be seeing that under Biden, obviously, because people wouldn't allow it. The vast majority of people would shame you and disown you if you acted like that online. Now that Trump's in office, I feel like they have a bit of protection. Well, anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. That is some people's egos who are bigger than themselves. If we seem like more egotistical people, let me know if they will. Press subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.